So starting the test drive in this Corvette Stingray, love the new 6.7 liter sound. It's very aggressive, and it just feels a bit peppier. I guess just the way that it revs up just feels a lot more robust, if you will, and really like that about this car. But I mean, everything else for the most part compared to the 26 feels the same. The steering, the radio layout, the buttons, all of that. So pretty nice. Now I'm a big guy, so my shoulders on these GT bucket seats are kind of bulging out at the sides, but for the most part, relatively comfortable. I would just want a bit more width on the sides, so that's just me. But we're gonna test out this launch control. I'm definitely not gonna floor it because this has 3 miles on it, but I'm gonna give it a little something getting on the interstate. And again, I'm just gonna test out the launch control, but I'm not gonna give it too much. Here we go. So I mean, pretty quick, and again, that had to have been a quarter throttle, but it's yeah, it's a quick car, very quick car. Now I do want to give one more big thanks to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this car today. I'll leave a link below in the description. If you're looking to find the best price on one of these closer to home, click that second link down below. It takes just a minute to fill out your information, and I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on this or whatever new vehicle you might be interested in. But performance is stellar, of course. Ride quality is very good. You can hear the tires a tad bit, but I mean, this is a sports car, so it's about what you would expect. But overall, the ride is very, very nice. It's very comfortable, very smooth coming down the interstate here. So I have it in tour mode now. And I'm gonna leave it here pretty much for the remainder of the test drive. Now, in terms of what you get for the money, it's $80,000. It is a sports car, but it's you know, it's just a really, really nice car. I love how this is optioned out with a 19-inch forged wheels in the front, 20-inch in the back. I love this red mist metallic. I'm usually not a dark kind of candy red kind of guy, but this is a very nice color on this car. It looks just, it's jaw-dropping, it really is. But the 6.7 liter V8 is fantastic. The performance here is all but unmatched, I think, for the price point. So I mean, I highly recommend it. And you know, I remember when these first came out, I feel like the 1LTs, GM was just flaunting that you could get these starting at $60,000 or $59,990 or something like that. Those days are pretty much all but gone here, but still, for 80 grand with how this is optioned out, I think a pretty good bargain for you know, a sports car like this. But the 8-speed dual clutch, still very strong. The looks are still, again, head turning. The newer infotainment system, it's decent. I like that we still have the CarPlay Android Auto here. And you know, they've moved the AC buttons from being over here to being right in the middle where they typically would be anyway on any other car. But this is still very easy to drive while still being fun, while still being fast. The new tech, it still gives you that sports car like, almost an analog like feel with being able to change the gauge cluster there. And that's what a lot of people want in this realm. If you're looking at a car like this, comparing it to maybe a Porsche or comparing it to a Ferrari or something like that, this is right in that ballpark, and that's why these sell so well. to pretty much every buyer that's just looking for a fast, fun car to drive. But I mean, practically, again, I think if you're in the market for something like this, if you're trying to get as cheap as possible, the 1LT is the way to go. Me personally, I always like to go up to the 2 or 3LT to get the heated cooled seats, get a few other options, maybe add the see-through roof. But again, for the money, I think this is a good way to get in this car. If you don't care about everything else, you're just here for the performance. And that's another reason the 1LTs do so well. A lot of people just want a bare bones car that's fast. They want to spend the least amount possible because they're not going to use these other features anyway. So highly recommend this car if you're in the market. But this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2027 Corvette Stingray 1LT.